Hey guys, what's up? It's Deniz from Deniz World of Bodybuilding. I hope you will have a great week this week. And today I want to talk about a very special topic for me, because the topic is Flex Lewis and if he is tall enough to compete at the Open Mr. Olympia division this year and also be very successful with it. Is he tall enough? So, while you're seeing a picture of Brandon Curry, obviously Brandon Curry is the current title holder of the Mr. Olympia, and in this video I will talk about the top 6 athletes last year and their heights, because when we have their heights we can compare their heights with the height of Flex Lewis, and then I can talk about if it's realistic or if he's just way too small in height to compete at the Open. So let's start right away with the current Mr. Olympia, Brandon Curry. Brandon, he got first obviously last year, and his height is 5'8". You'll even find some pages where it says 5'7", but generally people talking about 5'8" when they're talking about Brandon Curry. So 5'8" is Brandon Curry's height. The next one is Dexter Jackson, who was 4th at the last year's Mr. Olympia, and obviously you know that Dexter is not the tallest. He is stated 5'6", okay? And Dexter is a guy who also won the Mr. Olympia in 2008. The next guy is Hadi Choopan. There are two things that are interesting talking about Hadi. First, his height. By the way, Hadi got 3rd last year. His height is 5'6", and that is one guy who successfully already made the transition from 212 to the Open class, and he was successful right away his first year at the Open. So Hadi is an extreme great example that it's generally possible. It's generally possible. The next guy is William Bonac. William is extremely successful. He got 2nd place, so he was the runner-up last year at the Mr. Olympia 2020, and his height is 5'7". Okay, 5'7". Next guy, Rudy Winkler. I thought that Rudy is taller, to be honest, but I already heard it from guys and searched it up. Rudy Winkler, who got 5th place last year, is 5'6", okay? He is not tall. And now we come to the next athlete, Steve Kuclo. Talking about those 5'6", 5'7" guys, now the 6th place, by the way, the tallest guys was the 6th place, okay, last year at the O. So if you check by heights, you know, 1st place was 5'8", 6th place was 5'11", so the tallest guy was also last place in the top 6, okay? And Steve Kuclo is 5'11". So definitely a huge difference when you compare it to 5'8" or even, you know, 5'6", which Dexter Jackson has. So with having in mind that there was winners of the Olympia at 5'6", and that the current guy is 5'8", now we come to Flex Lewis. Obviously Flex Lewis made the transition. He wants to compete at the Open and he wants to be very successful at it. Flex Lewis is 5'5". So yes, it's true, he's smaller in height than any guy of last year's top 6 division. But at the same time, there are 3 guys that are 5'6" in the top 6 division, and the other guys are not much taller. Who are, you know, what I want to say is that, you know, they're not significantly taller that it will place a huge role. It's not like the 1st place was 6'2" and now Brandon comes with 5'5". It's more like the 1st place was 5'8". Now Flex Lewis 5'5". So I think, in a conclusion, I think that, of course, he is the smallest guy in height if you compare it to the last year's Olympia top 6, but also there is no big difference. So with him having a great package, I think that he could definitely do very good at this year's Mr. Olympia. Subscribe to my Instagram page. It's Deniz WORLDOFBB, exactly called like my YouTube channel. Follow me there, and of course subscribe me on YouTube. Let's get to 3,000. We are getting closer. What do you think? Bye.